Hello everyone and welcome back. In this exercise number 1, actually it is an updated version of exercise 1. In this update, although we're going to do the same dimensions, but we're going to do it in a different way to accommodate the feedback I received from 2 of the reviewers, those who watched the YouTube channel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in a way that more efficient and more in a way that to make it in a actually that to maintain the dimensions, so the dimension wouldn't change during the course of the accomplishing the design. Okay, as you can see, the dimensions are in millimeter, and at the same time, if you are interested in getting a copy of the dimensions or the draft sheet, I will post the link, the Google Drive link, where you can download the dimensions of this exercise. As you can see from this drawing, here is the isometric drawing. Here is the front projection, the top view projection, and the right side view projection. If you look carefully to this design, you see that I will take advantage of the central cylinder, which is about 70 diameter at the outside, and the inside diameter is 50. So in 70 and 50, the central cylinder, I will draw it without just ignoring now the slot here, and then we'll do it later. And then you look also to the 2 flanges here, okay, or the ears, or whatever you want to call it. So also it is symmetric, or I can make them as a symmetry about the right side plane, and I can make this one, the central cylinder, as a symmetry about the front plane. So I will start first by using this symmetry relationship to accomplish the central part and the top part. Now for what will be left is what to do the slot here. We'll show you how an efficient way to do it, very quick, and also how to do the back. And the back mainly is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just lock myself to the back of the cylinder, and then start the sketch on the front plane. Okay, so now what you're going to see, I'm going to say that to accomplish it, we're going to start first by the 2 symmetric parts, and then I'm going to do the back later. Okay, so without further ado, let's move to solid edge and start the draw. This is the part, since the dimensions are in millimeter, so we are using ANSI metric. Okay. There are 2 ways to start. Either I can start by having the base reference planes, or just click on one of the 2. If you click on the base reference planes, then it will show all the 3 reference planes, and then you can lock yourself to one of the planes. So what I prefer it to go around it by using one of the drawing tools. So I hide it again. I want to use, say, circle by center. Click on circle by center. Once you choose one of the drawing tool, then the reference planes will show up on the drawing sheet. Okay, now I didn't put anything here, so I wouldn't put dimensions first. I will wait till I lock myself to the front plane. So I'm gonna move my mouse till I touch one of the lines and the front plane, and then click on the F3, the lock. This way you see that I was locked. You see F3 in the upper right corner. It means that I was locked. Now I'm gonna go to the cube and click on the front, and now I'm in the front plane. So now I'm gonna start with the first 2 cylinders. Okay, 2 circles. So circle by center, the first value is 70. And I'm going to put it exactly in the center here. And the other one is 50. So I'm going to put 50. And put it exactly the same on the center here. And just to maintain the relation, so I'm going to say concentric. and I'm going to click this circle, and this circle should be concentric, and as you can see, you see the concentric relationship here. Okay, to see that you have to have what? The relationship handles on. If you turn it off, it wouldn't show. But you turn it, I like to keep it on. Why? Because during my drawing, I can, while I'm doing the things, I can check out if things are done without, so this way I pay attention to the details. Okay, so this is a good practice to do that. But again, if you don't like it, it's up to your preference. Okay, let's go to home and use select, click on inside between the two circles, and choose that symmetry. I'm going to choose symmetric, and I'm going to plus, click on one of the arrows, either this way or the other way, it doesn't matter. So click on this one, and then have this dimension to be 40. I'm going to type 40. So we succeeded to do the central cylinder. So now I'm going to go back again and say, okay, I need to do what? Okay, I need to do the upper part here. So I will ignore the slot here and draw this part here. So to draw this part, I'm going to go to the sketch here and put it exactly on the right side plane. Okay, so I'm going to lock myself to right side plane, draw the sketch, and do the extrusion, symmetric extrusion. Okay, so let's go to solid edge. So I'm going to highlight, I need to highlight I'm going to click on open this one, highlight the right plane. Now the right plane is highlighted. So I'm going to click, okay, circle by center. Okay, don't put anything. And I'll move my mouse to one of the line of the right side plane. Click on it. So now I'm locked to the right side plane. Then now the next step is I will go to this right side plane. Click here on the cube. So now I'm on the right side plane. Let me move it down a little bit. So, okay. So I'm going to move it down a little bit. Okay. And then have a circle by center. And this, the first cylinder, the first circle, so let me go to the drawing. The first circle is 28, and the second one is 14, 28 and 14. And the distance from the center to the center of the two bigger circles is 52. So let's do that, and then we will continue. Go from the center. It should be aligned with the center. How I notice and aligned with the center when I see the dashed red line. Okay, so I'm going to say the dashed red line. When you see the dashed red line, I'm going to click. Okay, the next circle is, this is the 28. So we're done with the 28. So the other one is 14. Enter. Highlight the circle to go to the center. When it says concentric, I'm going to click. Okay, let's make sure that it is concentric. So now I can see this side. Now the distance from the center. So when I see distance between XY horizontal vertical from the center of these circles to the center here, to the center of this one, which is the y-axis here. So the vertical distance here will be what? 52. Enter. So everything moving together means that everything is done right. Okay. Now the next step is I'm going to do that. I get the line, get it tangent to this circle. You're going to go down. Okay. I will go. Let me show you how you do the calculation. So I'm going to go back here. See, okay. As you can see, 27. This is 30. Okay, this is 35 out of 52. So 35. So it's going to be 17. Okay, this is what makes sense. Plus 2, so 22. Okay. So now let's go back here. So I'm going to do select about 22 vertical. That's good enough. So I'm going to say 22. That's good enough. I'm going to click. I don't have to make it exactly. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go horizontal, just leave it somewhere here, right click to get out. I'm going to go draw a line again, tangent here. It's going to move with me, go vertical. When I see vertical, I'm going to click. Good. Right click to get out, trim. I can get rid of these two extra lines. Okay, everything looks fine, everything looks good. The tangent circle with an X, circle with an X, and okay, everything is connected. So the next step is I'm going to do the extrusion, symmetric extrusion. So I'm going to do just, I'm going to tilt it a little bit, go home, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to zoom also so I can see it better. Okay, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, select. I'm going to select the area inside here, this one here. It should be asymmetric, and it should be, instead of cut, it's going to be what? Plus. I need to add symmetric, fine. Any arrow will work. And then we're going to say that the dimension here is how much? It is 30. So I'm going to put 30. Okay. Enter. Did I put 30? Yes. Okay. And the next one is, again, select is on. Click on inside the two circles. So choose symmetry plus. Okay, so everything looks fine. So I'm going to click on the arrow. And then move this one to be 38. Enter. So I succeeded to do the two parts, that symmetric part. The one symmetric about the front plane and the one symmetric about the right side plane. Okay. The next step will be is what? To do the, let me do the slot. This slot here. And to do this slot here, so I'm going to say, okay, it will show, I'm going to draw a rectangle by center. The width is 6, and the length, the height will be what? I choose, okay, so I need to cover this area from here to here, okay? So at least I need to have this one is what? The diameter is 28, so I need 14. Oh, and then from here to the bottom one is going to be what? 52 minus 25, so it's going to be 27. So 27. So I can say, okay, maybe 30 I will cover, and I have extra. So I'm going to say 30 down, so I need to go 30 up, so I can put it exactly in the middle, and then 6 at the thickness. So I'm going to go with thickness 6 and height 60. Okay. First, I need to lock myself to, I'm going to choose the drawing tool, a rectangle by center. Okay. And I need to lock myself to what? To this surface here. Okay, so I'm going to click on the lock. Click on the lock. So I'm locked to this surface. Let me go to the front plane and move it down a little bit, or just zoom to this area. That's good enough. Okay, and now this is rectangle by center, and I'm gonna say what? The width is 6. I'm gonna put 6, and the other one is what? 60. Enter. So I have it. I need to put it exactly in the middle of the center, the circle here. So I'm gonna just in the middle here. I'm gonna click, so this way I cover the whole area I need to do the slot. Okay, so now I'm gonna rotate it, or go home and choose what? I'm gonna choose extrude. Okay, and then extrude. Instead of face, I'm gonna choose what? Chain. So I'm gonna choose chain, and instead of plus is gonna be cut, minus, and not symmetry, so just in one direction. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. So I'm gonna touch any line in the rectangle by center. This will highlight the whole shape, and then the whole chain. and then I'm gonna click on the arrow that will do the cut inside. So I'm gonna go inside till I cut the whole thing. So I was able to do the cut inside, and this is very nice. Okay, so we did the cut. The next step is what? I need to lock myself to the back and then do the other sketch. So I'm gonna lock myself to the back and do the sketch here, this for this wing or whatever. So I have a circle 20 and a bigger circle 40, 20, 40, 20, 40. So what I'm gonna do is just to draw half of the side of the shape and do a mirror of it. Okay, so let's see, and the distance from the center to the center 50 and the center to the center 50. Okay, so I have a 50 and 50, 50 and 50. Okay, so let's go again, go back to solid. Okay, this is the back of the drawing. So I want to zoom to lock myself to the back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to choose circle by center and come to the back here and click on F3. So this means that I'm locked to the back. Okay, so locked to the back, and I'm going to rotate this one to be run. I'm locked to that. Okay, now let me get a circle by center, and the first one is 20. Enter. It has to be on the same line here. So go horizontal. When I see dashed red line, I'm gonna click and do the same from the center here, dashed red line. I'm gonna click. Okay. Let me make sure that it is in the back. Yeah, it is in the back. Okay, now let me go down. Okay, go to front again. So I need to get the bigger circle, which is 40. Highlight the circle and put it exactly in the middle here, and highlight the circle also here and put it exactly in this concentric. Okay, let me see the symbol concentric. Okay, now let me correct the location. So now let me first get the dimension. So this should be 40, and this should be 20. This 40. Okay, 40 and the 20. Okay. Okay, so now I need to correct the location. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything up a little bit. Okay, I need to get a line. This is okay. No, the tangent to both bigger circle. So a line. I'm going to start from any point here. It's going to move with me and come to the other circle. When I see the two symbols, I'm gonna click, right click to get out and escape, and what I do, I see that circle and then X in it. Okay, so I succeeded to do that. Oh, before I forget, let's get the dimension location correct. So the X dimension between the circles, from this circle to this circle, the perpendicular distance is 50. Oops. Okay, that's fine. And then what? The X distance again from this circle to this circle, the horizontal distance should be what? Is 50. Another 50. Very good. So we got everything now corrected. So now let me draw the horizontal line on the top here. So I'm gonna click on this one here. Yeah, I needed to have it horizontal till it touch here. So it is horizontal. I'm gonna click on this one. Okay, Very good. Okay. Now let me go to trim. I'm gonna get rid of this part here. The next step is I need to do a mirror of the shape here so I can get the other side. So I'm gonna click on mirror, on mirror, and then highlight this sketch here up to the end of the line. So this green here thing, and then click on the z-axis. So now I was able to get the shape exactly here. Okay. So everything looks fine. Why I'm assuming that it looks fine and the connection are good, because I see that the light blue color inside means that I can and say, okay, I need to trim this circle. I think that's it. Okay, so everything looks fine now. So let me go home, click on the select, click on this area here, and it's going to be plus, add, extends, not symmetric, it's going to be in one direction, so good outside. So I'm going to go the outside means I'm going to just go only for 10. I put 10. So I got the shape and I got everything. So everything looks very, very nice. The only thing left now is to make the curvature. So to do the curvature, I'm going to use what? The round command. I'm going to zoom to this location here. Okay, very good. Okay, the round command. So I'm going to click on this. Okay, round. What is that? Okay, here is that. Okay, here is the round command, and I'm going to click on this line here. I need it round. 8 millimeter. That's the correct number I need. So I'm going to say enter. The same thing I'm going to do the other one too. Okay, 8, enter. Okay, and let me rotate it a little bit with the mouse so I can get the other side. Oops, sorry. Round this line here, click, and round this line here. Okay, so now I'm going to say enter. So okay, so we succeeded to have the drawing done in a very efficient and quick way and without any problems. Okay, I hope that you like the video, and first I would like to thank you for watching the video, and I would love to hear your feedback. And if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and give it a thumb up. Have a nice day, and see you soon on another video. Bye bye.